I think we're gonna have to grab a chopper. There's 6 of us. And we won't all fit. We're dusting off from base, heading to you boys now. Everyone's in, right?
Got 3 on board.
Boys are coming from your southeast.
Okay, come on your right side, gun.
On your right side, gun.
10-4. Is that an enemy transport truck? Hey, are you guys driving a transport truck?
Negative.
Back of the truck, back of the truck. I know better than that. I thought we were good though. But nobody's saying anything.
On your left side, gun.
I'm on right.
I living in Cali. I can care. I living in Cali.
Two gunners and a crew chief. All right, cool. What's the situation down there, fellas?
Screw this, but besides your burning wreck.
Yeah, I thought we were clear. Got RPG'd. We're gonna orbit so you guys cap.
Get your left side gun.
Tangle's on the ground to the right. Wow, look at all that. Construction site's got a lot of guys in it. Daggers. Oh, I'm down. We're going down.
Good news, we capped it.
You still alive, Danny?
News is, our fucking pilots suck.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
You should see how many guys are in that construction site. It was like 20 or 30 dudes in there.
Yeah, they were effective.
Yep. I got shot through the window. Can't help that. I'm just trying to get these steady shots.
I'm gonna bring a transport bird. You're gonna take out the. Oh, wait, that is. Are you gonna take out? Okay, I'm gonna bring a Casper to take out the tower then. Like a little bird.
Yep. Should have called it on the radio. Danny, are you in? I'm gonna scoop you boys up. I'm gonna wait for Nightmare. I'm coming in the Little Bird.
Let me get in that one too.
You might have to defend the U.S. Embassy. A firm. I'll come back and scoop them up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's because he just died right now.
He died twice. Because he. That's why I went. That's why I went back to base the first time. I saw it come up on the kill feed, so I went. I was like, "Oh, I'm here. I might as well just grab him."
Plane 4 on BTR on the southeast side of town.
Boys need a ride. Are you gonna hoof it from there? It's not that far. Danny, are you up? Alpha 1-1. Are you up?
Hey, I've got a squad size element coming down from my west of the beach. Copy, I have eyes on you, but not on the element. I see their smoke.
I ain't never letting go. And I ain't going away. I did my time on the road. And I done paved my way. So you can just hate me and watch my shine. I'm stacking my bands up, I'm always on mine. Cause hating on me is gonna waste your time. Cause I'ma do my. Cause you can do your thing and I'ma do mine. I ain't never letting go. Cruising in the
Friendlies are in
500.
the BTR on the southeast side of town. I repeat, friendlies are in the BTR.
Hey, firm.
So, keep doing what you're doing. Streets clear, brother. Switch time, we hit the BTR. Copy all. I spot a small squad size element on the southwest side of the construction site headed to the northeast. Partner, you and a Casper?
Hey, from.
BTR marked by colored smoke. Green. Let me know when you see.
Be right there. We have digger dusting off. Time now. Zombie, you might want to throw one more on it, just in case the smoke dissipates before I get there. I'm airborne right now. Just passing the airfield to your southeast.
Green smoke is up. Green smoke is up for BTR.
Copy, green smoke. Eyes on green smoke. Was he by that?
Kinda, but I don't think it was you.
Check your south. Got tangos coming from the south. Main MSR.
Hey, firm.
Gotta turn your names on. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up shooting you guys.
Me and Biz are on top of the embassy.
10-4. Eyes on you.
Enemies on smoke. Go ahead, light it up.
Zombies down again.
Spartan Doom. Come to main base when you can. GM.
On my way to you now.
Come solo.
Raj. 20 seconds. Coming from the northwest.
Copy, go in the park and land the bird. Come to me on the southeast corner of the fob. Solo, go ahead and grab a Vic and go to those guys.
Okay, I'll go fuck myself.
You just do that.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Just be a good little goy. This guy gets it.
Sir.
You better stop with that shit. I'll stop with the salute. You don't ever call me that. How about that?
Works for me.
How about that shit?
Catch me outside. How about that? What up?
Hey, Laz's about to hop on. We gotta have a conversation. So I got, in your absence, I got promoted to admin just today
That's fine.
to replace that fucking role. But, there's been talk about fucking guys seeing you in the server after everything and all that shit. And I'm pushing for you staying in, like, I don't think you being tier 1 is going to be an option anymore, at the very least, but I was like, he's a fucking solid dude, PvE's good shit, just let him stand on that role. And
Bro, it's not that deep. Remember?
it's not, no, it's not, and as long as you're okay with it not being that
We've got a
fucking deep,
platoon size
I think
element
we can absolutely make this
approximately
fucking
200
work.
meters south on the MSR. That
Hey, I don't mind coming in the server and just casually playing, bro. I don't have to be a part of any of that.
And honestly, I think unless we start our own fucking thing and can do things the way you want to do, which is pretty fucking close to how I want to do shit, that's the way it has to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, honestly, especially with your fucking work schedule and the way you're living your life right now.
Cater, come to the southeast side of the fob when you're getting it up, ready.
That might just be better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm not the only fucking dude that has to fucking sign off and okay and shit.
Let's go, pork chop. I'm out.
Alright, how's it going? First of all.
K Peso.
Alright. Just chilling in bed. Alright, so I guess how do we want to address this? Just formally say
Outside of me not being welcomed in the server, I'm fine with everything else.
yeah, formally we're just removing your admin privileges for now, and then I think on a further discussion when Louis gets back, we'll see what further happens. But I personally, just speaking for myself here, I thought it was immature of you to do what you did. But yeah, we'll determine what to do at a future date. But for now, it'd be cool if you just stop doing that and just play as a regular soldier until our panel's not screwed up.
Well, let's sit here and, as the three of us, go ahead and have that discussion. We're all fucking grown-ass adults. There's no animosity. Just for the good of the server, let's have the conversation. I think that was a fair statement. As you have a response, or
Nope. Nope. It's not that deep.
It's really, and at the end of the day, it's really fucking not. So, we got guys that want to do one thing, we got guys that want to do another, and I think we can easily fucking apply that to both sides.
So can I ask why you decided to leave altogether rather than just your resignation?
Wait a minute. I don't understand the question.
You left the Discord altogether instead of just handing over your resignation and then getting, privileges removed in Discord.
Yeah.
Not that I'm making a huge deal out of it, but to us it is.
Wow, I don't know if I really want to.
No, hey, you got to be fucking honest and forefront.
I don't want to see Raven. I don't like fucking Raven. I have ate shit this whole entire time that I've been in here and kept my mouth shut for the good of me being in the server. But I can't fucking stand him. I can't stand him, bro. Period. I don't like what he does. I don't like how he runs shit. I'm just period. I have this. I'm a control freak. I have this issue with control over certain things that I know for me work a certain way. And I don't vibe with the dude, bro, period. And I've had this conversation with other people numerous times, and this is the first time I'm bringing it up to you. Like, I don't like the dude, period. And it all stems from way before any of this got put back together. I felt, I don't want to say disrespected, but I felt like fuck me when I first met him and he asked me about any other servers I was a part of. I didn't poach. I didn't do any of that. And I told him about this server and he came over here and just fucking took over. And that shit had me tight. That shit had me hella tight because it changed a lot of shit over here that I just wasn't cool with. So that's why I initially left the first time. Louis knows that. Especially after I was running the server and trying to gain some traction running the server and do all of that. And then all of a sudden, Lou decided to give it to him. And I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, that didn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? So I bounced. I come back and, he's still here, whatever. Before I even come back, and like, if I got to throw people under the bus, I'm going to throw people under the fucking bus. But I'm not the only one who has said the same fucking shit about the way he runs shit and everything that goes on in the server. And I mean, I'm
Hey, Dagger, just be advised, you are out
hold
of
up, let me kill this.
earshot of...
And that's it. For the sake of chilling with you, Zombie, Louis, Spectre, like the original Gravedigger guys. I gave this message to Lou even before I even showed my face in the server again. And I told him, I said, and this was all based around Raven. And I told him, I said, listen, no disrespect. I love you, bro. But Gravedigger only answers to fucking you, bro. I'm not answering to nobody else. And he didn't say too much about it, which I kind of felt like he was trying to avoid a situation. I can understand that, but that's where I'm at, bro. I've been respectful. I haven't come out my face. That's why you heard me say before I left, I'm going to leave before I say something I'm going to regret later. If you got an issue, wait for debrief, pull me aside, talk to me about it, whatever. Don't put me on blast on fucking comms, bro. That shit pissed me royally the fuck off. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if I'm beeping the fucking horn and I'm coming up, my comms are off. I'm not even, because I already got told not to speak on comms because it's leadership on the comms. So I said, okay. So I kept my mouth shut, didn't say nothing all fucking round. So now I'm coming in, I'm not saying anything. And if you can't tell it's a fucking JLTV coming, beeping its fucking horn, and you can see my name clearly in the JLTV, and then you're gonna come over to comms and tell me, oh, you need to come over comms and tell people that you're coming. I don't gotta fucking do nothing, bro. I don't have to do nothing. And if that's a fucking problem, then let me know. Respectfully, I'll throw up the deuces and be like, listen, I love you. We still cool. Got no problem with you, Zombie or anybody else. But I've had it with the dude, bro. I fucking had it with him. It's not how you say shit. It's not what you say, but how you say all of that. Maybe I'm too touchy. Maybe it is too deep for me. But that's the way I am, bro. I'm not y'all. I'm not any one of y'all. I don't follow any one of y'all except this man to my left and you, because you earned that in your gameplay with me, bro. I'm really particular about who the fuck I play a game with and the experience that I want to have in that game. That's it. That's all I gotta say. If that excludes me from being an bro, believe me when I tell you, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Louis. If that's just something that y'all gotta hang on to, just for example's sake or whatever have you, that's fine. Not a problem, bro. But now you heard it 100% without no fucking filter. I just don't like the dude, bro. I don't like them. Some other people, I'm not gonna say their names. They haven't said anything, which blows my mind that they haven't said anything. But there's other people that don't like the way that he does his shit either. And I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'll just take the bullet. I'll be the martyr and I'll sacrifice myself here just to let y'all know what really is going on, bro. That's it. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, it's good to hear you say it out loud. At least you're honest, and that's a step forward in the right direction, for sure. I don't know about being how we can move forward with the control freak aspect, self-admittedly for yourself, but it's good to hear you actually say it, because I think it is true, but there's certain good aspects to that, and there's certain bad aspects to that.
Yeah, but have you ever felt like I was that way when you were running with me, or Zombie, or any of these guys?
Slightly, yes.
So why didn't you say anything?
Because I'm good at rolling with somebody who can take charge and doing my own thing at the same time.
Fair enough.
I can...
Demon. You're demon. Zombie, you're demon. Can you repeat that? You were demon right now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I've been through enough of my own shit real world to feel the same way as him. I'm just here to play. I love it when I have somebody that fucking wants to bark out orders, and I get to fucking not be the guy that fucking has to give them.
I don't do that when you're here, though.
No, I mean, you do, and I agree with fucking 90% of it, and the 10% that I don't, I'll give you an input on it, and if you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. Like, for me, it's never been that fucking deep. Like, I think that's just become a big thing between you and me. I think that was always an evident theme between you and I. Like, I'm just here to fucking have a good experience, bro. And when you're fucking involved and enveloped and invested in it, it's one of the best experiences that I've ever had. And I want that. I want you here.
Kate, I'm super passionate about it, bro. I'm very competitive, and I have an expectation of, forgive me if this sounds a little like fatherly, but I have an expectation about how y'all perform because I feel responsible for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm telling you, like, I do have a control issue when it comes to that, but it's with good intention. It's not to like, I hope I don't come across as a bully or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Dude. Like, your thing is you just fucking, you leave when you get frustrated, and that's my biggest knock against you. And brother to brother, it's so fucking frustrating. Like, you can get frustrated, you can be mad, you can be like, hey, I'm hopping off for the night. I'm not feeling it, and we can have a discussion about it the next day or fucking 2 hours from then, something like that. Like, and I also feel like with how you game, and I've given you this compliment myself, and you've gotten it from other veterans. Like, people think you've been in the military with how you play, and that's a huge fucking compliment to just yourself and how you conduct yourself and how you play. But a big part of being in the military is being humble, approachable, incredible. Being a trainer. Like, Meatball might not be your cup of tea. He's young. I get that. I get you don't want to fucking follow a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, whatever the fuck he is. But at the same time, he's moldable. He accepts fucking feedback. He takes fucking criticism, and he tries to fucking apply it better from my short experience with him. And like I said,
especially if you can prove it and prove it well.
Yeah, I'm not quite as old as you, but for somebody who has fucking 5 deployments, I have no problem fucking falling in line with a kid like that who listens to fucking ideas and is opening to, working on them.
Maybe I'm blinded by my prejudice, and I think that's what the issue is here. Like you say that,
but,
and
at the same time, you said you don't like fucking hearing what he has to say, but you have no problem hearing what I have to say if I make a decision. So, if I fucking hear what he has to say and I fucking say, yep, that checks, do you have a problem with that?
no, I guess not.
Now, if he says something and I make a correction and say something like, maybe we should do it this way, he says, I hear that, but we're going to do it this way. And he's still the leader, and I say, yep, check, right with that, sir. Like, that's how this shit works in real life. Brother, I can tell you, there is no good decision. It's all bad decisions. It's just how you manage them.
That, and if you really feel like you want to see certain techniques implemented into stuff, we're always open to seeing it written down and then seeing like how we can implement it truly into something.
You are
just combat knowledge and
you
engineering.
Yeah, you are. And I've had this conversation with you before, bro. Every time I've respectfully brought some shit up, there's always a rebuttal or some reason why we're gonna do it the other way, and I'm just like, oh. All right, and I stopped putting my input in.
There might be that rebuttal, bro. I mean, shit, you were there the first night me and Cater fucking went at it in the shoot house. Me and CJ almost hopped off the server. Cooler heads prevailed. But it's just about talking shit out. Like it's not always gonna go your way and what you recommend. But you can still make that recommendation, and that insight's going to be there for the betterment of the server.
I'll stay off for now.
Yeah, and I guess I really don't have a personal problem with you playing in the casual server. If you just want to keep it casual like this, we can be homies still, bro. It's just, as long as you're willing to acknowledge your flaws, that I will acknowledge and be humble with you.
I mean, I couldn't spell it out any more plainly than I just did.
Right. So just no milsim.
But you know what? That's my fault anyway, because when I had this discussion with Lou, I technically wasn't trying to do the milsim stuff, bro, because I knew from the gate that I was going to end up in a situation like this. I fucking knew it. Like my pitch to him was for the casual server, for me to help in the casual server when you or Meatball's not around, and I have the odd hours that I'm on when I'm on early as hell in the morning or whatever. I could take care of whatever is going on in here. The milsim thing I was not supposed to be doing anyway, bro. And I gave it a stab. because the band was back together, and I was like, let me try it. And yeah, every op that I've been on in this milsim, I'm not gonna lie to you, was just fucking retarded. It was just retarded.
Admittedly, we do have some work to do. There have been some spoofs along the way. Fucking double rockets right off the bat and some other bullshit, but yeah.
Got company.
And I gotta say, I won't say the ones that I've been on, the two so far, have been bullshit. Obviously, there are definitely things to clean
Hey,
up.
Bismarck, respectfully, take a hike, please. You too, Rig.
Take a hike.
Please. Thank you, gentlemen.
My last final act as a fucking admin.
Gotta admit, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, Vic, I mean, bottom line, dude, I don't want to fucking chase you to another server. I want you here.
No, I'm not going.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to another server.
Keep person to person, but yeah, just unfortunate. But we have to acknowledge what it is. So and then from there we already have. So like you impose a self limit. I think it should work. Just as long as we can stick to that.
Yeah, because I mean, casually speaking, when we're in here and it's been like 6 or 7 of us, 8 of us. You know, prime example. You guys are on the ground. Me and Mickey are in the fucking bird, orbiting a fucking area. I have way more fun, bro. I have way more fun casually in here than I do in the
That's
milsim.
what this shit needs to be about in the first place. Whatever makes guys the fucking happiest, you need to fucking do.
Yep.
So on the tier 1 side, I want guys that fucking want to work close-knit as a fucking team, clearing rooms. On the fucking cash side, I want guys that fucking want to fly and fucking shoot shit out of the air, provide Overwatch. Like, there's a whole mix of shit that we can do together and still fucking be a productive and happy-ass server.
Yep. That and knowing your limit is a great aspect in life, in all things, truly.
Agreed.
Even if holding, like, I've had to hold myself back in playing guitar at times because...
Because you suck?
Yeah, I suck and then my hands hurt.
Yeah, know your place, trash. Goddamn.
No, come on, you just listen. You just gotta keep playing. That's it. Your calluses in your hands will get stronger the more you play. Just keep playing.
I got blisters on me fingers.
That shit hurts though, bro. After a month, like the very first month you start, your fucking fingertips hurt like a mother. Even when you're not playing, you touch your fingertips, bro, and they fucking hurt.
But no, okay.
So like, I already accepted the. I was surprised I was even still an admin when I came in here. I was like, oh shit. I didn't take it as, oh well, I'm still, I didn't take it like that. I already knew there was just a matter of time before that, that was rectified or whatever have you. But yeah, bro, I'm okay with just coming in here casually. And then look, I don't need to be on Discord. I don't really do social media like that. You know what I'm saying? And Discord was just because I was an admin. And since I resigned from the admin, I don't need to be an SGC in order to come in here and I mean, I have every single one of you on my friends list. I can just message y'all like, hey, look, I'm jumping in the server. I'm going to, a lot of that has to do with my disdain whenever a message comes up and I see his fucking name. I can't stress to you enough how much I just don't like to do, bro.
Okay. All right. I guess I don't see the absolute disdain, but I'll back up respectfully in this instance.
No,
And
because out of respect for you and the other boys, I kept my mouth shut. Zombie knows this. Danny knows it. I've told him. Like every time something goes on, I run, and I tried. I tried to be nice. I tried to do the Pookie and Boo Boo shit. Like I tried to. It's like trying to eat a century egg, bro. You know what a century egg is, right?
you mean like a Cadbury egg?
No,
No,
an actual century
no,
egg.
no, no, no. Not a Cadbury egg.
So a century egg is literally an aged, hard boiled egg that's like black, and like they actually eat that shit in like China and
Like, think fermented
Oh no.
fucking eggs, dude, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
way older.
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I
that's
tried, and I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like I'm telling you the truth now. I tried
Vic,
to swallow
fuck
this dude.
your egg. How about balut? Balut?
Lima beans, whatever you beets, I don't care. Whatever it is that you do not fucking like to eat, that was
No, I
me
said
trying to.
balut. Do you know what balut is?
No,
Partially unprocessed chicken egg. You have like half a baby chicken inside of a fucking egg that you
oh, sure, we'll go with that because that's disgusting. And listen,
It is
you didn't
disgusting.
know, right,
Anyways,
Lass? You didn't know, right? You didn't know I felt like that, right?
yeah. I kind of had I knew in England, like I knew, but I didn't know you absolutely fucking despised him.
Well, that's a little bit. I'm being a little dramatic. I don't I don't despise any. And look, this messes with the Christian side of me. Like bro, to the point where I've prayed about it and I've asked God to help me get over my dislike of this kid, bro. And Zombie knows, like if I made up my mind about something, bro, that's just normally how I am. I just don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I just don't. I can't. It's like fucking throwing up and swallowing it by accident.
Well, fortunately for you, he's not actually in the main server for more than a few hours every couple of days, so you probably won't run into him that often.
Oh, are you kidding me? That's all I ever did was run into him.
Well, you get on early in the morning. If you get on like at 8 o'clock, it's like his sleepy time.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
this time is almost his sleepy time.
And I'm trying to work on that. Like just not having not caring, like Zombie would say, not taking it so deep, but like man, once you and you know what? It has nothing. I'm gonna be 100 with you right now. It has nothing to do with how he plans his tactics. It was that fucking like I felt like he usurped me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that what the feeling is you're talking about.
Yeah, I felt like he fucking betrayed my invitation and took over and basically gave me a middle finger and was like, "We're doing it this way now." I was like, "You motherfucker!" Like,
Well, let me ask you a question, playing devil's advocate. Did you have any plans coming into the server for that direction in the first place?
no, no, that's just an unresolved issue that I have coming into the server. I wasn't. I actually was fine after not having control of the panel and all of that. He does a great job. Like, and I'll give credit where credit is due. He's on top of the mods. He knows the in and outs of, for the most part, of why we don't use this mod, why we don't want to use that mod. He's open to putting mods and stuff in there. I'm just salty about the way he fucking did it, bro. That's it. I've been salty about it and I never resolved it. You know what I mean? I never told him because I felt like I was gonna legitimately disrespect that kid if I said something, bro. And I just didn't want to do that.
I think if you didn't have that expectation coming in, personally, I feel like you shouldn't have the disrespect towards him for the way that he handled shit. Also, I think you and him need to have a one-on-one conversation. Just fucking do like we're doing now. Put it all on the table, man to man.
Do you want to know kind of how it shook out after you left and when he became in kind of leadership and at the same time I did?
It is what it is. I don't. It's if I feel like you're explaining why, and I don't. I respect the why. It's not. That's not my issue. I felt like I broke up with my girl, and this motherfucker slid in and started fucking my girl, bro.
Well,
I get you.
here's the fucking story, at least. I'm curious too now.
So let Laz tell you. I mean, go ahead. I guess you could say it.
What's that?
Go ahead, Les.
It's more for Zombie than it is for me.
Well, no. What am I supposed to explain?
How it all panned out, I guess.
Oh, so I think it was when the server was still kind of dead, and at that point, Spartan, you had brought over Meatball, but you were in leadership, and him and I were still just regular. When you had decided to leave, I believe I think you had waited a couple of days, if not maybe a week, to reach out to Louis. And during that time, he didn't have anybody to run the server, and it was basically him and I that were the most consistent players at that time. So
Should have been you.
Offered it to us at the temporary. Well, he told me that at the time, if I had a laptop and was able to run the server panel, he would have given me Raven's position. So maybe in the future, if I do, and I understand how it's all going. But yeah, in a way, I should have been the owner of it. But
No,
I don't have a laptop.
We can't make you the scapegoat of that, though, bro. It is what it is.
Say it louder.
And we can't make you the scapegoat of that. It just is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But
Exactly,
respectfully, bro,
It is what it is.
I don't mean this as a dickhead, but I do not apologize for what I did this last time. I don't apologize because now at that point, this is more about my mental health and my experience overall in gaming. I understand that it's a certain atmosphere and vibe for SGC that you want to maintain, but like if it's fucking with me that bad and I've got to separate myself, I've got to separate myself, bro. I got to take a break and step away and gather my shit, and that's it.
Vic, I hear you 1,000%.
But
Couldn't fucking agree more. I do have a butt.
I know you always have a but.
I do. Fat ass. You left myself in Greece, Laz, fucking exposed when you just dipped. Yes, you fucking did your own thing.
Now you gotta make me feel bad now, bro.
No. I'm talking to you as a fucking brother. That's real shit.
Well, no, because
I've had guys literally.
It drove me crazy. It drove me crazy, bro. I was like homesick. I was like, not literally. I'm just saying this. I'm saying this as a like symbolism or proverbially speaking. I was in the fetal position too. Lazarus, oh, I miss you. Why are we being shot at? Yeah, that's enemy shooting at us.
Last close by the coast. Please. Laz, can you hear me?
Yeah, I lagged out there pulling up too much shit. I couldn't hear.
Pull us by the coast.
I got you. Just put us on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, right as you started, you got cut off for me.
I fucking get how you feel, but like I said, in that situation, regardless of how you felt, you left me and another guy that you felt really highly about high and dry with your Overwatch position, just dipping out.
I was support. I wasn't Overwatch.
I know, and you weren't supposed to be support, but you made that decision on your own, which also pissed off Raven. Which I understand your side of it, but I also completely understand his. And like I said, you fucked over me and Grease there
Well, hold up. How did I piss him off?
because you were part of Tier 1 and you stayed back with the support element in the Overwatch.
Laz, what did I do that night? Do you remember what I did before the mission even went off?
You grabbed the MG.
I know, but when I text you, what did I ask you?
That I don't remember. I'd have to check the receipt.
Medic. Remember I asked you, I said, hey, we don't have a medic. Do I need to be a medic tonight? And just run with that. Now, here's the other thing. You say these things, but there are a lot of things that were said that are not taken into account. One, having a grenadier, having a machine gunner. And that was said that night. And so what I did was, as soon as it came up and Raven said something about a machine gunner, guess who went and grabbed a machine gun and was the only machine gun? Me. Despite how I felt about him, I listened to what he said and I said, okay, makes sense. We need a machine gunner. So I went and grabbed a fucking 249. But if it pissed him off, then why don't you just say, hey, Spartan, why don't you run with the guy's tier, run with the tier 1 guy? But he could have easily said that and I would have been like, okay, no problem. I just filled in where there was missing element. That's it.
Brother, respectfully, no you didn't. You were running with me. You were my driver. When I pushed in with the tier team, you didn't follow. You stayed up there with, I don't fucking remember who it was, but...
In the pillbox, yeah.
No.
I was getting shot at, zombie. That's where we ended up. And you fucking, where was I going to go?
Also, and I haven't really stressed this on my part since it's been fucking decided as the 2IC, but I could have and should have told you, hey Vic, follow along with me, let's go.
Yeah, we could have asked you to pull down with us, but we were pretty well engaged with the contacts down there.
Yeah, and you guys didn't need me.
Busy.
You didn't need me. You guys were doing your thing.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we definitely could have used you.
You were fucking, like I said, you were part of the Tier 1 team. The Tier 1 team, regardless of fucking what decision is made, needs to roll together.
When you pulled up in the JLTV, I was like, cool, he can get up on the tower with that MG, but then you told me you were mad and you were going to leave, and I was like, oh, great.
No.
Yeah.
No. I got out of the JLTV and I said, hey, Laz, I'm going to leave before I say something I'm going to regret. And respectfully, I did tell him, zombie. I didn't just bounce. I did say, hey, look, I'm going to leave before I say something I'm going to regret. And I left.
Well, fuck him, say it to me. I've been here through fucking 5 servers now. I've earned that respect.
No.
Respectfully, Laz.
It's like 2.
Yeah,
It's been 2. Stop it.
Brother, I know when you're fucking about to go dark and leave. Just fucking, like I said, we've talked about it earlier. Give me the courtesy of, hey, I'm out for the night. That's all that I fucking ask.
And I told you I would endeavor to do so.
I appreciate that so much.
So who had the conversation? You and Lou? You two and Lou?
About what?
About me.
All of us did.
Actually, I brought it up about keeping you in the PvE server.
Yeah, I'm good on the milsim shit. I'm tier 1 whether I'm in the milsim or not, bro. And nobody can take that shit away from me. And I don't mean SGC tier 1. I'm saying my mindset playing in this game. I've got almost 4,000 fucking hours in this game, bro.
Alright.
But I love y'all. You know I love y'all. I don't got no issues with you. None whatsoever. Kate, you just look a little too. You're just a little too good looking. I can't keep you around my sister, but besides that, we're good.
Well, fuck me, right?
No, you already know how I feel about you, bro. That I don't need to tell you that. We've had life conversations outside of gaming. And you're my brother. Like, and you are too, Kate. Don't think you're not. Like, I fucking love you, bro. Like, I have not one bad thing to say about you at any given time. You've never rubbed me the wrong way. Nobody in this server at any given time has rubbed me the wrong way except one person. And it's because of the initial, and I told you what it was. I'm not going to go back into that again, but you know, that's what it is. It's just, for me, it's unresolved. You know, I just felt like that was a fucking, some snake shit, bro. I just felt like it was some real snake shit.
Yeah, and I can kind of understand that feeling, but I mean, at the same, I, I hate to be that guy, but it's got to be what it is because it's the way it shook out.
No, it's all good.
And I respect that you have the capacity to know when and how to limit yourself in this sense. Now, learning after this conversation going forward, I hope you take what you've learned from this and you get better for it.
Growing pains, brother. That's all it is.
Trust me, I learned a lot here too, not just you.
Vic, you gotta realize something
Navigating
too, bro.
how I feel.
You, whether you like it or not, are the Gandalf. You have to set the fucking precedent. Standard. We need the white wizard to be fucking wise.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, you're the oldest guy. You should be the most mature, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. You say it was an immature move, but you don't know me. You don't know my history. You don't know my anger issues. You don't know the fights that I've been in, and I mean like full blown fucking street fist fight. I come from the hood, bro. I come from straight up the motherfucking ghetto. I don't talk about it. I don't try to grandstand like somehow I'm better than everybody else because of it. But I grew up fighting, and me walking away, if you knew me, you would know that's the best thing that he did tonight was just walk off. Because I can fucking blow a gasket like, bro, I was a biker. I was a 1% biker. Bar fights, all of that, pool sticks, guns. I have my president shot right in fucking front of me at a fucking open house, bro.
Victor, I love you. Victor the Lictor. You know how far we go back.
The lictor. Oh, shit.
I love you to death, but your precedence just fucking to bail out when it's not going your way is my biggest and most fucking existential.
Yeah, but zombie, you say when it's not going my way, and that's not the issue. It's me, Red, and me saying I need to disconnect right now before I blow my shit right now. That it's not me like that. It's tomato, brother.
It's a combination of that and not fucking being clear about that, saying I'm about to blow my fucking gasket. I need to leave, which again would alleviate so many fucking problems.
I gotta delete the stream.
You're absolutely one of my favorite fucking people to game with, but you leaving me in fucking Sosa in nightmare mode in Space Marine, I hated you. I hated you so much.
Who the fuck is? Oh. Yeah.
Like that's just not the way to go about it. Just let us know. About to blow. I gotta go. All right, cool. Roger that. Too easy.
Yeah, because I think all guys know when you're about to blow that gasket, you gotta dip at a certain point. Otherwise, it's like you're gonna cause yourself to fucking actually have a health event.
Yeah, I don't want to say shit that I don't mean at that moment. I'm just pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I told you.
Communicating that. You
And that's
told me,
why I
which
told you.
appreciate, but
I was like, bro, I gotta go before I say some shit I'm gonna fucking regret later.
Yeah, and I was like, to me, I'm usually one that I can stay very level-headed, but I've been there, but I didn't. To me, this is just me. I'm not attacking you when I say this, bro. I wouldn't do that in that situation, and I didn't understand, and I don't understand, but I respect that, and just being honest with us is the step forward. I wish I could give you a hug right now, man.
I can give you this.
Yeah.
I got a better one for you. Uppies.
Uppies.
Oh shit. All right.
Yeah, man. None of us hate you, man. It's
You can't hate me.
You gotta address your flaws.
I wouldn't be perfect without those flaws, brother.
We all got them, and they shift as we navigate this life.
All right. Well, what are we gonna do right now?
I'm going to get off and eat.
I'm hungry now because I haven't eaten in a little while, but I feel like I should stay on.
Well, now go eat, bro. I mean, it's probably not. It's too fresh for me to be focused on kicking some doors in right now, anyway.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea to go have well, I suppose, did you give up smoking?
I'm gonna go fucking.
Have a cigarette.
I'm gonna go Crimson Desert right now. Yeah, fucking amazing game, dude.
It really is.
It is a great game.
Chapters.
I have excitement for the future of what's to come, especially what we can implement in both the main and ops, but unfortunately it's still flawed.
I mean, ultimately, bro, I'm cool with whatever. If it's best that I don't come in here for the sake of just not messing up morale or leaving a bad taste in people's mouth, it's cool, bro. I'm not gonna be upset. I will not be upset.
You actually, I think, have Louis' permission to stay in, and then you just earned mine. So, but we'll draw the hard line at the Milsim. Yeah, just for both of our own sanity and good.
I agree.
Raven won't be in here
stay
very
in for
often.
the PV, especially with your time frame when you play.
Yeah, that's fine. I just don't, I can't get behind it. Can't get behind it, bro. I can't.
Is what it is.
Man, they're just killing everybody over there.
Again, I'm just not trying to fucking chase you to another server, dude.
No, bro, there's no other server. I'm not down. I can't download any mods for any other server. I just don't have the space for it. Most other servers now are 14 plus. And if, which we're already at 14.1 or 14.7, I think it is here, I won't be able to download anything else anywhere else. So it took me like 4 or 5 hours to download the mods, bro.
That's crazy. But I gotta have a voice.
All right. Just, Laz, I'm still on Discord. I'm I'm not in the SGC server, and that's not a reflection of
Yeah.
how I feel about the server. I don't want to see the dudes. I just, I don't want to see his name. I don't want to see the announcements.
Love you guys.
None of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and see, like, I get that point of it. Yeah, just not getting all the messages, I mean, you can mute them, but at the same time.
No, I mean, I don't want to see them and have my brain like, damn, I'm fucking missing this or I'm missing that, or, I grew up solo, bro, like legit relying upon myself, and attachments is an issue for me. Like it's good enough that I'm friends with you, Lou, Nightmare, Spectre, CJ, Zombie, Grease. Like that is my exposure to the world in terms of social, because I don't talk to bitches. I don't have no friends by choice personally in my life. Like I don't have, I got Zombie, I've got, Lou and Nightmare. Like I've got their numbers. If I talk to Danny all the fucking time. I call him, we talk on the phone all the time. He tells me what's up. I talked to Lou earlier today. You know what I mean? And I told him, jokingly, I said, so by you not responding, did you not accept my letter of resignation? And I told him, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. Because I already know what time it is, bro. I'm not tripping over it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get that, like, yeah, just seeing all that in the Discord, I get it. So, it's like just telling us your reasons for why you're doing it rather than just leaving and then leaving us with questions wondering why. That's the big hinge here, I think.
I got you, bro. Are you jetting off?
I might need a little breather here, but I might be back. Just kind of brain fucked right now after that. That was...
Well, now you know. Now you know.
Yeah. Yep. Now we're clear. Alright. Yeah, it's just been a long day for me. I wasn't anticipating getting on because this game is a lot for me. But, you know what? Let's talk religion for just 1 second.
How about spirituality? Because I don't do religion.
But you're not with Christ?
No. So, what I mean to say is, over time, I've understood religion to be what the Pharisees and the Sadducees represented, where Christ represents spirituality. It's not about legalism and the rules that have been passed down by the Sanhedrin and these things over time. So, in a manner of speaking, yes, we can talk religion, but I don't call it religion. Religion is something. Religion is a museum for the righteous, and spirituality is a hospital for the broken. If that makes sense.
You're getting a little bit deeper into it than I wanted you to, but yeah.
But I get what you're saying. But we can talk about it. Go ahead.
Lately, for me, I've felt the incredible pull of the Holy Spirit. It's,
okay.
Unfucking deniable. I feel like, especially after watching the Sean Ryan podcast with that exorcist, Carl Rippinger.
Mm-hmm.
Not that that was the defining moment. I've been feeling this for the past 6 months, but that podcast kind of put two and two things together for me. Yeah, we are definitely caught in a spiritual war right now, and I feel the grip of it because I definitely have turned back to not the God has definitely like put things in my life and messages for me that to prove his existence.
Yep.
He's working for me.
Yep.
Between walking away from my car, every car accident that I've ever had, and coming out somewhat on the better side of it on the other end. I drowning several times, all the concussions I've had, I should be dead at this point. And fucking after like the past year I've had to walk out and be happier now than I've ever been. Yeah, the Lord
Well,
is real.
there are two types of people. There are those who hear Jesus calling them, and then there are those who choose not to hear Jesus calling them. I know how real it is from my own testimonies and the things that have happened that were legitimately beyond coincidence. Well beyond. I mean, to God speaking to me audibly, to God showing me dreams and then explaining the dream to me and telling me why I'm seeing it, and him being faithful to tell me what's going to happen. And I have to emphasize the detail in which these things were told to me in a kind of order, and them happening exactly the way he told them to me. So I know without the shadow of a doubt that God is real, that Jesus died on the cross. It's proven, not just
To me is even more undeniable than God's presence in my life.
and Jesus is God in the flesh.
Oh, yeah, they're
You know
all
what I
the
mean?
same
Right. And
flesh
so
form of him.
there's documentation of his existence, actual Roman documentation that called him by name and listed the things that were alleged in that documentation. And
Don't even deny doing it to him.
and they don't even believe he's the Messiah, bro, which is crazy to me. You know, and that's fine. You know, I'm working out my salvation the best I can. This is why I had such a struggle with the Raven thing, because the spirit was like, you are not being Christ-like right now. Like, you are legitimately being the opposite of what you should be, and not allowing the enemy to put his foot in the doorway of your spirituality. And I know in this world, once you legitimately have a sense of the Holy Spirit and spiritual and heavenly eyes, you can see how much the cunning in everything. Look at that. As I'm talking about it,
straight, no, I mean, talk to like maybe Limp Bizkit that did Thieves.